Hello, BookTube. This is my February wrap. Sorry, I'm not into the February thing. Todd exhales, takes a drink. Okay, let's do this. These are the 4 books that I read for February. So I read Awareness by Ryan Loera, and this was for, man, I really want to do the jingle, but I don't think I'm going to do it. Dane, Todd and Dane's Indie Read Along, and enjoyed this book. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. It's from our own Madman Reads and Rocks. Support indie authors. And I did a separate review on this. Just check out my video on Todd Dane's Indie Read Along, Awareness by Ryan Loera. Next, I read Watership Down by Richard Adams. And I did a buddy read with Lucy over at BookX. Most of you should be familiar with Scott and Lucy and their website and their channel. And I had a different experience, I think, with this book than Lucy did. She's pretty much spot on in the fact that it's kind of hard to put this book into a slot as far as books go, and it seems to be written for children because it's about rabbits, but there's adult themes and stuff. And let me just give you the rundown real quick on this. Okay, they're rabbits. They have their little village, and there's Fiver, who's a small rabbit, and he's clairvoyant, and his brother's named Hazel. And Fiver tells them, hey, something's going to happen here, we need to get out of here. So a group of rabbits, they take off. They have a confrontation with the guards, and eventually this one called Bigwig, he joins them, and they go have some adventures, and they settle in another place, and they come across the wounded seagull, and so they nurse him back to health and make an ally out of him. And then the rabbits are like, hey, you know, we need some women. So they send the seagull out to find him some women, and they find some at a farm. I'm serious, this is how this goes. And they run into this real military oriented bunch, and basically the whole thing is they're going to go steal some chicks, and that's as much as I'm going to say about it. I don't do spoilers, but I liked it. I gave it 4 stars, and the ending was, it was pretty sad. I mean, yeah, these rabbits are anthropomorphized a bit. Well, not a bit, a lot, but I liked it. Next, I read 40 Acres by Dwayne Alexander Smith, and I didn't do this for Black History Month, although Dwayne Alexander Smith is a black author. I'm kind of with Morgan Freeman on this. I think every month is Black History Month because Black history is part of American history. But this book, the pace is awesome. There's constant tension once you get into it. The backstory on the bad guys, you know, you understand their motivation, which is always nice, because I don't like villains that are just villains for the sake of being, you know, bad people. And the choices that Martin has to make in this book are just, wow, tough. I mean, I found myself going, okay, now what's he going to do? And there's a lot of, you know, racial commentary in here, and, well, I'm not going to spoil the ending, but I got a little choked up, and I give this 4.5 stars, and it's a recommended reading. I really enjoyed it, and like I said, it's just that's just some great writing. I mean, the pace is just Keeps you going. And even though it's 350 plus pages, I think I read this in 2 or 3 days. So 4.5 on 40 acres. Great book. And then I read The Red Badge of Courage for Catalyst Reads Rereadathon. And the challenge was to go reread a book that you'd read in middle school, grade school, or high school. And been a fan of this book for a long time. It's about Henry, who goes off to war with, you know, the romantic inclinations I think that a lot of people have. And he's referred to as the youth most of the time. The writing in this is great. Once again, I don't want to do spoilers if anyone hasn't read this, but it's the best thing Stephen Crane written, even though the man had a short life. And I'd give this one 5. Well, nah, I don't know. It's almost a 5-star read, but it really depends on what your taste is. It's a war novel, yes, but there's so much more to it. I don't want to go 5 on this one because I'm hesitant about going 5. So I'll give this one a 4.25 or something. Yeah, I know I'm splitting hairs, but I love this book. So that's my wrap up. Thanks for sticking around, giving a crap about my opinions on anything. Trust me, though, I'm qualified. So I'll be back with my TBR at some point. I have some books coming in the mail. Like I said, I live way out. So thanks for watching, and bye.